What is stock market? How does it work? The term stock market is a common term to find in business sections, newspapers and news websites for years. Unfortunately, regarding what is stock market and how does it work, a lot of people remains in the unknown. There are only a few people who are dealing with things in the stock market who clearly understand everything there. It is rather important for everyone to at least know a bit about it, because knowledge is power, right? 1. The definition of stock market. A so-called stock market is a place where major stock market indexes to represent the entire market. There are a lot of stocks in the market, in which it is impossible to track each one of them throughout the market. So, the stock market will just deliver popular names, such as the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That is the rather technical definition of the stock market, which is important in terms of understanding what is stock market and how does it work. In other words, the simpler definition of the stock market is where sellers and buyers of stocks meet and trade their stocks after negotiating first. It is the place where people are coming to buy and sell stocks that they have. It is also popularly known as a place to find a bit of fortune by buying the low-priced stocks, hold it for some time before selling it once the price has risen to a noticeable level. So, that is a bit of the idea of what is stock market and how does it work will follow. 2. The way stock market works. Within the scope of any stock market, such as the New York Stock Exchange, companies will deliver a list that contains shares of stock. This step is called initial public offering or simply IPO. When shares of stocks are offered by companies, people can buy them to give the companies money for their business development. Once the shares of stock have been purchased, the owners can trade them with others within the scope of the stock market. So, regarding the idea of what is stock market and how does it work, it can be very simple as mentioned already. The stock market will have the ability to track both supply and demands of shares of stock that are within the market environment. Eventually, the supply and demand will affect the price of the shares of stock in the market. That is when there is an update if a stock is either down or up, which means it can get cheaper or more expensive. 3. Investing in the stock market. The simplest way to invest in the stock market after understanding what is stock market and how does it work is by looking for a recommended online broker. It is very easy to buy individual stocks through the so-called brokerage account, in which the broker acts as the middleman. Buying and selling stocks in the future can then be done seamlessly through the service of a broker. Just make sure to find a trusted broker to reduce the risk of getting scammed. Click the link below in the description to learn more.